And France is just feeding Aragon Castile, basically. Yeah, fair enough. I like this game where there's basically no other colonizers except for me. Because it allows me to do this slowly, which is good, because that's kind of what I need. Right, let's get 3 years of juicy 20% trade efficiency. 2 years. No, 3 years. 2 years. It's 10% per year, isn't it? Yeah, it's 10% per year. Still, that's 2 years of trade efficiency, and it's only March. We're still losing bucket loads of cash. We just sank the Dutch fleet. Lovely. That's going to be a little more experience for me. Didn't steal anything, though. I think with that in mind, we're just going to head home to here. And then mothball again. Saves me some cash. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go split, split. Split. And we're just going to take all of their territories. Then hopefully this French army here is going to go and kill the Kildare army. They are! Marvellous! Thank you, France. They're not going to steal it from me, though. Do we want to loot and devastate? I think we are. Because I don't know for sure if France is actually going to give me this land. Denmark's having internal conflicts. Denmark's had so many problems, it's absurd. But we took it back anyway because of the fort there. Cool. And then with that, I'm going to say that we are secure back here at home. Mothball all the things. And army maintenance. Making money again. Huzzah! Am I planning on annexing my vassal after they gobble up Ireland? Yes. It's just a cheaper way of doing it this way. An everlasting victory. Huzzah. Burgundy will cede Artois and Namur to France. Kildare will cede Ulster, Lechen and Mead to me. Burgundy will renounce their claims on Cambrai. Burgundy will pay money, of which I get 14. France now owes me 19 favours. Woohoo! Hello. Right, we can go home. Ship durability. France has announced Russia as their new rival. Interesting. Question of rights. Renounce the claim. Yeah, that was pretty good. France has been very kind this game. That is very true. Are we going to see Ireland in this run? No, because I'm taking it. Exploration finished. We'll deal with that in a minute. The time has come for the clergy to appoint a new leader to assist our queen in the capital. Likely candidate is an old cleric with a solid history of being a prominent member of the clergy behind him. He has, however, also acquired many enemies during his life, who now hope to see a somewhat younger candidate, with a less ugly past to be appointed. As the Queen, it would not be hard to influence the election to the younger candidate, who would likely be more loyal. To be seen to meddle in the affairs of the clergy, however, would be likely to weaken the faction in the long run. So the clergy can gain influence or it can lose influence and we lose money. Yeah, screw that. It's a thing that I don't care about. Explore South Atlantic coast. It is indeed very nice seeing a generous France. J Street, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright, let's group you guys. We're not paying you any money. No, we're not. Why am I losing money again? Guys. Where's my cash? I'm not rooting out. Oh, it's probably just because the army is that much bigger now. It's part of the reason I didn't really want to reinforce them to full strength. But that just kind of happens. Conversion was successful. Good. Giving me free prestige. And that prestige is, of course, giving me global trade power. Ooh, we're almost ready for another mercantilism. Man, Great Britain in this is going to get ridiculous amounts of mercantilism with Anglicanism. That's a very strong bonus. Oh, we do, however, have rebels. Argyle and Inverness very soon. Ugh. Alright, if you two are enough to put this down, then I'll probably just stand you there. You are. Alright, don't pay him. Exploration done. I'll also, I think, be earning prestige for all the exploring I'm doing. Explore West African Sea. Go. Or is it naval tradition? It's one of those. Naval tradition. 79.7% naval tradition right now. Which means I get 79% trade steering. Which would be really nice if I was actually had a trade fleet and B was doing any trade steering. Alright. How far are we from the next light ship? 4 tech still. Is it worthwhile to build a bunch of caravels? It would allow me to seize more control of this trade node. And thereby make more money. I mean, my trade efficiency is decent. Oh, mostly because I'm ahead of time. Pretty sure you can form GB of Scotland. You can. I disabled that. Scotland's going to rule the world. Not Britain. Britain's had its glory. Scotland's turn. No, it's already available. Like I said, I just disabled it. It's right there. Form, no, wrong one. Form British nation. It's available, I'm just choosing not to. Alright, this is so tempting. It would get me out of a lot of my financial difficulties. No, no, nope, nope, nope. There are other ways of making money. I'm employing everything I know. When can I steal your money again? 5 years. Stop converting me. It's annoying. Keep converting over here. Ooh, Bohemia has flipped. No, that's Bohemia. Who's that? Saxony. Bohemia's getting hit hard, though. They're going to have rebel problems through the roof. In fact, Austria's also being hit fairly hard. Brandenburg's been almost wiped out by Pomerania. Interesting. Innovativeness is decreasing. Yeah, that's because I don't have enough technology. Irritating. Continue exploring. West African coast. Go. Do it. This is going to reduce my interest from 4.76 to something. The end of the month. 4.17. Yeah, not as much as I would have liked. There's still a reduction, but that would have been probably a faster technology, which would allow me to get the innovativeness debuff away. Am I planning on joining the religious war when it kicks off? As strong as Scotland is right now, probably not. Inverness and Argyll would still rise. Interesting. 1.4 years maximum. France declared war on Venice. Why would France declare war on Venice? What the hell is happening to the Ottomans? Theodoro and Genoa are taking down the Ottomans. Oh, and Russia. Yeah, Russia's probably just a token piece of assistance over there. I was just thinking I should probably have troops over here. Except then I would have to pay them. I'd rather not pay them. Oh well, we'll just have to suck it up. Renewed loan. Exploration's done. Continue, by all means. American East Coast. Oh, you've done that already. Oh, I see. You probably can only reach a certain point. Another conversion is done. So the more conversions that are getting finished, the more money I will be earning. Though I'm not entirely sure how much money I get from the Outer Hebrides. Hey, Gunmim. Don't be a Charles joining the 30 Years' War on land and getting his ass kicked. Yeah, I don't intend to do that. It's funny how with the current build and some shenanigans you can actually conquer all the islands, subjugate Scotland. Yeah, shenanigans make it boring though. The Mamluks are really strong now. I really like what Cradle of Civilization did for the Mamluks. That is a properly fun game now. Because you're always looking over your shoulder at the Ottomans, but the Ottomans are not quite the scary behemoth that they once were. And the Mamluks can kind of function as a insurance of status quo in the area, because they're not that likely to ally with the Ottomans. I'm just double checking they hadn't actually done so. No, they haven't. I mean, one of the things I could do is start launching some attacks on the natives over here and stealing their money. Quiche, Zia, Mixtec. See if any of them are not allied to any of the others. Zia right now is not allied to anyone. Miltech 6, I'm at 11. Core provinces? Wait, you're called the Midlands. I thought these were the Midlands. Well, I guess every country technically has a Midlands. Wait. Where's Argyll in Inverness's uprising? Ah! Making me pay troops when I have no reason to. Now the true scary behemoth is Ming. Oh god, freaking Ming. Exploration done. Good. Continuate. American East Coast. I mean, the more stuff I can explore, the more likely I am to be able to circumnavigate. Although I think it's still a little bit too early for that. Just because naval attrition will just kill you. Ferrara has accepted peace with France. Good. Exploration ideas I could get tariffs. That is completely pointless to me, so we're going to wait until Diplo hits level 12. As much as it would be nice to go for the extra colonist, it's not groundbreaking. Renewing loans, that's going to be my interest going up and up and up and up. 10% interest is fine. Everything's fine. There's nothing bad happening here. The Ottomans became the sick man of Europe early. In this playthrough they certainly did. Oh, go away! You have an aggressiveness of 2. Why you do this? Oh, fuck. I think I'm gonna have to send some... I have no transports. Now this is one of the times... Okay, so... You can mothball fleets. That's awesome, because you can select exactly which fleets you want to mothball. I wish there was a similar thing for armies. Like, I want this regiment, battle ready, paid, ready to go. And I'll leave them over there, paid and ready to go. Just like 3 or 4 units. And then the rest of my army can just have decommissioned. Ah! Pet peeve. I thought that's what drilling was going to do. They were like, yeah, you can have drills, which means that you're going to be paying your unit at full price. Awesome. By the way, it's going to have no morale. Norway is still under Denmark, yeah. Am I going to expand into Scandinavia? No, because I'm allied with Denmark, who are overlords of Norway. I could go into Sweden, I guess, though. I kind of like to help Denmark just expand in that direction. Besides, right now I just want to recover my economy, which is still on a knife's edge. Petition for redress. Still renewing those loans. That's not good. Go and check out the Pacific. Wow, we're rounding the Cape. Oh, another. Ulster is about to rise. So are the English separatists. Alright, it's time. Army maintenance. It's going to be another loan. Alright, go and stand in Derby or something. Supply 30, 27, 37. 37, where's that? Scarborough. Really? Oh, 10% trade efficiency? Are you kidding me? I'm glad I didn't invest in the trade ships now. Although we're about to get rebels down here, aren't we? Are they going to be in London? No. That's Ulster. I mean, at least now we have manpower, at least. Paying more in interest now than I'm getting from production. Yeah, I know, my interest is dire. This is only 8 loans. Ah! It's getting bad. It's been bad for a while. At least I went through a phase of making money. Ah, they're going to get one of them. Extend. Alright. Dire needs and all that. One more. 1,000 ducats. We are going to go on a massive infrastructure building spree. Is there anything I can do to reduce build cost? I don't think so. Oh, we have an institution we can embrace. I totally forgot that that was even a thing. It should be spreading here pretty quickly. I'm not that concerned about you. Even if you are going to be making these technologies more expensive. No, we're just going to go on a build spree. Lithane, Kent, London, Essex, Ayrshire. Oxford. Basically anything that's worth 10 or more. Spending money to make money. It's a gamble. If this doesn't pay off, then I will just declare bankruptcy. I'll just build all the buildings, then bankruptcy once the buildings are actually built. I mean, I should be able to foot quite a few. I can have up to 40 loans. I mean, the interest at that point is going to be crippling. Reinforcements are still costing me a lot. Okay, we've retaken the Midlands. We're converting. Oh, we can make a state. Do it. Add everything to it. That should help a bit. Innovativeness is still going down. I can get another exploration idea. No. I'm going to wait for the 20% extra trade. Then maybe at that point I'm going to start building a bunch more trade ships. Although, we're only 3 technologies away from early frigates at that point. Early frigates are really when trade becomes valuable. It's still a little bit too early for the trade expansion. And there it is, Diplotech. Gobble that up. Beautiful. Now I won't be losing the innovativeness anymore. I'll be ahead of time once again. And you're saying I can get another military idea for innovativeness. Naval leader fire. No, we don't want to fall behind in military. So we're gonna wait until we can get that. Oh yeah, Morocco is a thing. You're probably slapping Portugal around right now, aren't you? Kind of. You know what? Let's spend a bit of money. Let's do this. Can I build mercenaries over here? No. I'd actually have to ship someone over there, which I not really want to do right now. Dorset! Let's go and do that. Revolt in Leinster. Oh, you're all the way over there. Go away! Leave me alone. Right, do we want to try and circumnavigate the globe? No, because we still haven't explored any of that stuff. So what I think I'm going to do in the meantime is just going to go protect trade in the English Channel. Oh, we'd have to leave Cornwall. Right, go to Sussex. This might be Portugal's last stand. It probably is. Alright, victory is ours. Huzzah! Inquisitor has died, which means we lose a bunch of missionary strength. Let's take the inflation reduction. As there were no other missionaries available, unfortunately. I'll take the admin. Scotland to Leinster again. So we'll head back over to Scarborough. Right, one more month, and then we will launch our assault. Let's see if we can destroy some of their ships. Go. And then I'm going to try and start blockading. Thank you, that's what I was hoping for. Alright, we smashed them. We did not capture any, though. Let's head over here and just start blockading. Yes, we can. Oh, they only ran in one province? Really? What's going on here? Why have I just annihilated their navy in a series of tiny, tiny battles? Hey, Dad. Hello, 22nd guy. Right, let's head into here and see if we can catch them out. Why did you let me catch you? That seemed silly. I also gained 2 free transports from all of that. So let's send the transports over here, then I might build just like 2 units of infantry to send over to the colony. Castile have announced me as a... Wait, Castile have? Castile is free of France. Interesting. See where that fleet's gone. Get off my coast! Gotcha. Sink. Sank, even. Oh, geez, that's a big fleet. However, I have 12 heavies here. We should be fine. At least my army is still up and about. Oh yeah, we're kicking their asses. Alright, you guys are repairing, then we'll be able to send our troops over that way. Where are my 3 explorers? Oh, you're actually protecting trade. Huh. Cool. Protect trade. English Channel. Curious to see how much money I'm making from the blockade of this area. Not a huge amount. That's definitely not going to be paying for my costs, so we'll send you back home and rest you up. We took the Pale. You go and siege that back down again. Cool! We can build stuff. Not worth those. Some stuff worth here. So yes, I'm going to take another loan. Going all in. 1, 2. Are those other ones built yet? Yes, they are. Right, so the test is going to be if I'm earning money when I'm not got these guys paid for and when I've got these guys home. How's Italy doing? I'll take a look in a minute. I want to make sure I'm here when these guys get home so I can mothball them. 1.3. Hey, General Pershing. Right, so how's Italy doing? It's most... Oh, Aragon's inherited Naples. Milan's still there. Who's that? Ferrara, Tuscany, Papal State. So yeah, most of it is Aragon. Aragon's strong this game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a colonial Aragon, actually. So there is a lot of competition here in the Mediterranean. Like Aragon versus the Ottomans, that would be an interesting war. Especially as Aragon's allied with France. Who's that? No, it's not European. It's just us over here. Unfortunately, I lost... I was like over halfway on this. And they died. So we're going to build 2 units of reformed Galoglyphs. We're going to send them over there. Right, then I'm also... I have 15 loans. One, 2, 3 more loans. Go up to 18. 1, 2, 3. Build me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Austria next to Venice. Almost. They're still fighting for Venice. Am I Catholic or Protestant? I am neither. I'm neither Catholic nor Protestant. Mordred's the Church of Scotland. Exactly. I'm actually Anglican, which is the new faith in this game, which only British powers can be. We are still in the process of converting. It's been kind of slow going. But it's pretty nice. It allows us to minus 10% development cost, which frankly hasn't come into play yet. I'm hoping it does. And innovation gain plus 50%, which is really nice. That's basically reducing the power cost of everything. But then again, my corruption is so high at 16% that anything that this is gaining me is just completely offset by that. Alright, so we're going to need a little bit of army maintenance, which is the downside of having this, and hopefully they'll be strong enough to beat off the natives. We'll see. We'll see. It's a small colony, there aren't many of them here. Give it a go. Hopefully it'll be less of an arse than Elizabeth. We'll see. Oh, will you cut it out with your Swedish wars? Second Swedish conquest of Halland. Fine. But again, not paying for my army. Not paying for my forts. Fight them on your own. I'm busy here. Trying to save my economy.